Okay, so what is chemo? That's a thought that's on my mind with this because I think a lot of people know the concept of chemo. You go, you take some drugs, it kills cancer. But not a whole lot of people know what it's like step by step to get chemo, and I didn't before I got cancer either. So with this video, I want to give you A to Z walkthrough of what it's like, from going to the cancer center, getting registered, getting your blood work done, going to the chemo suite, getting the drugs injected into you. I do a little interview with the nurse who injected me with the drugs, so we learn more about them. And just fair warning for everyone, you do see the drugs going into me. You won't see needles going into me. The IV is already in my arm before we start, but it might bug you. It bugs me a little bit. And then you get to see what I do afterwards. Spoiler, I get tacos and it's awesome. And then you get to see how I feel afterwards. So this is, from A to Z, a walkthrough on what it's like to get chemotherapy. I hope you enjoy. So we are running a little late to get to chemo 3, but I wanted to show this because I didn't last time. Okay, so chemo super pill. You take this an hour before chemo. It is a nausea nuke. It's not an hour before chemo yet, but we're going to be in transit, so I'll take that in the car. Dexamethasone and 8 milligrams of this. They will not give you chemo without either of these. And I'm going to take my morphine just in case something happens. But yeah, we're off to chemo now, and we are running late, so we will check in soon. So we are at the cancer center now, just waiting to get checked in. You get checked in behind me there at registration. And then we'll come over here for blood work. If my white blood cells are good, they'll send me to chemo. And if not, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're cooked in. Blood work is done. And then after that, you come up here to the chemo suite, which we're just got like 20 minutes to wait, then we'll be let in. And I assume they will check my blood work, give it the okay, and I'll be shot up again. Check back in soon. We have my chemo chair. They're warming my arm for an IV, and Kate is here. We have first cancer drug arrival. The white stuff.
Immunotherapy.
Oh, that's the immunotherapy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's going in right now. It begins. I will film the Red Devil when it arrives. Yeah. Is this the flush?
The flush has already gone through.
Oh yeah,
Now I'm
that's
just adding my little.
that's what I was tasting a second ago.
Oh yes, that was a second ago. Yes.
So, which drug is this one? I know.
First one's gonna be the Red Devil. The
Yeah.
doxorubicin.
Doxorubicin. Okay. I always find it kind of crazy that you guys have to wear like your cloak and protection
Yes.
and all that. And, yeah.
Well, the way we always explain it to patients is, one, we give chemo to like
All
6
day,
to
every
10
day.
people a day.
Yeah.
And also we don't need any of that treatment in us,
Of
right?
course. Of
So we're gonna
course.
protect ourselves from
It's a bit of an odd question.
it.
Is there a reason that I only taste the flush? And not that I want to taste this,
I'm
but
not sure. My guess is there may be a preservative in the saline that you might be tasting.
oh, okay, fair enough.
And perhaps in the drug they don't use the same preservative.
Yeah.
Good question.
It really does look like red Kool-Aid.
It does, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the drugs are clear, but we do have some cool ones.
Mm-hmm.
The red is like obviously cool.
It's weird. You can kind of feel as it's pumped in manually compared to the drip. Like you don't feel
Yeah.
it at all.
The
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, just going in. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Red Devil. Kate smiling as she films.
And your pee will probably be red for the next day or so.
Yeah, it's strange. It only seems to be the one right after, and then
Really?
yeah,
Do you hydrate well? Maybe just get it cleared out really
I
quick.
do. I drink a lot of water.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Have you been having any nausea or issues with this medication?
Well, I mean, just chemo as a whole. I find I wake up a little nauseous. So like after my first meal, I'll be nauseous. I take one of those pills, but that's kind of been it. Usually for like 3 days after chemo.
Yeah.
But mainly tiredness. I'll nap like 5 times a day. It's a lot of sleeping.
Yeah.
I was saying to some of my
Sounds like a
friends. Yeah, exactly. I was saying to some of my friends that since I'm not working, I expected to have all this free time on my hands, but I spend so much time sleeping that if anything, I have less time on my hands.
Really, you are working a lot just internally.
Yeah,
just can't
healing.
See it.
I think this is the first time I've actually watched it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, see, you're getting better at watching all the things.
I told Kate I'd be surprised if I wasn't a needle master by the end of this.
Maybe you'll be doing your own.
I hope not. So, sorry, what is this drug? The clear one?
This is the vinblastine. Sorry, I missed that part.
No,
It's
no,
the
it's okay.
vinblastine. It's also one of the chemotherapies.
Okay.
And it's also one of the vesicants, so that means that we have to slowly infuse the drug with a syringe with a nurse sitting there. We check that there's blood return every like 3 mils just to make sure that it's in the right spot. Because if the drug goes outside of there, it can cause necrosis of your tissue.
Yeah, I've heard
And
that.
you don't want that.
I do not want
So, which
that.
is why we always make sure that we have a good IV, that we have blood return. We know we're right in the vessel, and there's no guesses about where it's going.
Yeah, that's good. So these are the only 2 with the syringe, right?
Correct. And then I'll give you a little bit of fluid to flush everything through. And then the last drug is the dicarbazine, which goes over an hour.
Okay.
That's the one I was asking you if it can be irritating to your veins. So if it is ever painful at the site, let me know and I can slow it down, give you extra fluid to dilute it as well.
I'll let you know, but the first 2 times I didn't even notice.
Perfect.
Yeah. How long is this video? Oh, really? That's not bad. I thought you were going to say like 20 something.
Sorry, I've been chatting a lot.
No, it's a good thing.
Okay, so it's just gonna free flow for a minute there.
All right. Well, we can get a shot of the big bag here. So the last nurse, the last time we were in here, told us that all of these chemo drugs need to be in brown bags to avoid the sunlight. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they're light sensitive. You don't want the drug to break down.
Of course not.
Well, confusing.
And do I need additional fluids other than this, or is that the only bag I'm
You
getting?
get more fluids after. So
After, okay.
basically, this was ran a little bit beforehand. I'll run the entire drug, and when this drug is done, it'll still be in the tubing. So I'll give you fluids afterwards to clear the drug of the line,
Okay.
and then also just to hydrate you.
Fantastic.
She'll probably be out of here in the next hour and a half or so.
Great.
Maybe a little bit.
I got an hour and a half of video games.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. All right. Well, sure.
Take you back up.
All right.
That's a neat little microphone. I
Yeah,
didn't even know what that was at first.
I just bought it from Amazon, so hopefully
really?
it's not
You haven't
garbage.
used it yet, or this is your
I did like a couple little test ones.
okay,
But-
like at home?
Yeah, this would be the only one that I'd be sad if it didn't record well, you know?
Oh.
All right, thank you so much.
Come over with this here.
Cool.
Okay. I'll be for just a second. I'll be over.
Take your time. All right, cut. The best part and biggest silver lining of chemo is afterwards we come and get these amazing tacos from a taqueria down the street. I'm not gonna do that douchebag food influencer thing and eat them in front of you. Just want you to be jealous of how amazing these are. Okay, so we are back home. If the color looks anything like it does on the phone right now, I'm looking mighty pale and black-eyed. I got Chester here. See hi, Chester. Say hi, buddy. I'm exhausted. It's what, like 1 p.m. I'm wiped, so I'm gonna have a little nap here. But overall, it went well. One failed IV, which stung, but could be worse. All the drugs went over well. I'm glad that I got some good footage to edit into this finally of the red devil and everything, and the nurse gave us quite a long breakdown of how everything went, so I'm sure I'll put that in the video too. So yeah, overall pretty good, but I'm exhausted. I'm gonna take a nap, and we'll check back in soon. Right, Ginger?